Welcome back to Masculine Mastery, brothers, where we don't just talk strength, we forge it in the fire of real stories that demand you rise. Today, we're igniting your soul with Ordinary Angels, a true story blaze that proves the world is starving for men like Ed Schmitt and women like Sharon Stevens. In this chaotic era of excuses, division, and digital drift, this film isn't just entertainment, it's a battle cry. Rise up, step in, become unbreakable. Let's dive deeper into the scenes that will light your path and remind you, you were born for more than scrolling. You were born to build miracles. Rise like Ed. The world needs men who carry the storm without breaking. Ed Schmitt, Alan Ritchson's towering, quiet warrior, is the blueprint for masculine mastery reborn. He's the provider who buries his wife's memory, stacks bills like bricks, and stares down a daughter's failing liver with unyielding resolve. No whining, no victim card, just raw, blue-collar grit. This world needs Eds because too many men have forgotten. True strength isn't loud flexing. It's silent endurance that protects what's yours. Picture the funeral scene. Ed at the graveside, massive shoulders bowed under grief as Sharon crashes in like lightning. His first words? "We don't need charity." That's the fire of a real man. Pride as armor, self-reliance as creed. But here's the deeper call. This generation must learn Ed's hardest lesson. Pride unchecked becomes a prison. In that moment, Ed's stoicism shields his pain, but it also isolates him. Young kings watching, stop hiding behind walls. Mastery means holding the line when the world crumbles, then having the courage to let allies in. Ed doesn't stay broken. He evolves. He nods, accepts help, and becomes stronger. That's the shift. From lone wolf to leader who knows community multiplies power. Rise, men. Carry your storms, but build your army. The world needs you unbreakable, not isolated. Now feel the dinner confrontation. Ed's home, heavy with silence and debt. Sharon pushes the envelope forward. Ed's voice cracks low. "I don't want your meddling." Ritchson's eyes burn with fear. If he lets go, he shatters. But he speaks his truth. He admits the terror. And in that vulnerability, power surges. Brothers, this generation, drowning in filters and fake alphas, must absorb this. Real mastery cracks open. Vulnerability isn't defeat. It's the forge that tempers steel into legend. Ed learns to lean on God, on others, and saves his daughter. Step up. Own your burdens. Then let the right people help carry them. That's how legends are forged. Ignite like Sharon. The world needs women who charge in and refuse to quit. And Sharon Stevens, Hilary Swank's fierce, flawed hurricane, is the spark every strong man secretly craves. She's broken, addicted, estranged, lost. But she finds purpose bigger than her pain. She sees a headline, feels the hurt, and says, "Because I can." No cape, no spotlight, just relentless heart. This world needs Sharons because too many have forgotten. Feminine power isn't competition. It's the catalyst that turns ordinary into extraordinary. Dive into Sharon's awakening. Hung over in that store, beer in hand, newspapers screaming Michelle's story. She drops everything, crashes the funeral and declares war on despair. Swank's fire is electric, bold, unapologetic, a whirlwind against Ed's wall. Ladies and gentlemen, this generation's women, told to hustle alone or shrink back, learn Sharon's truth. Your greatest strength is service. Find a need, fill it. Feel a hurt, heal it. Sharon rallies salons, radios, churches, turns her mess into miracles. She redeems herself by redeeming others. Rise, queens. Your drive doesn't diminish men like Ed. It elevates them. Be the angel who reminds us, one act of courage can spark a chain reaction of hope. Deeper into the mobilization montage, Sharon's 24-hour hair-a-thon, negotiating debts, babysitting through chaos. Her persistence pierces Ed's pride with humor, heart, and unyielding will. Swank layers it perfectly. Eyes fierce yet kind, voice sharp with purpose. In this isolated age of mental battles and loneliness, absorb her lesson. Empathy is a weapon. Action is redemption. Sharon doesn't wait for permission, she charges. And in doing so, she heals Ed's family and her own soul. Women of strength, be bold, be compassionate, be the ordinary angel who moves mountains. The blizzard triumph, where ordinary becomes legendary, your call to action. The climax roars, the blizzard rush, liver match in Omaha, storm of the century, airport shut. Ed's terror raw. Sharon coordinates like a general. Pilots, cleared roads, blanket his runway in whiteout fury. The plane lands. Michelle survives. Ed feels his wife's spirit. Faith reignited. Community victorious. This isn't luck, it's mastery in motion. Ed's endurance holds the core. Sharon's fire mobilizes the world. Brothers and sisters, crises don't define you, they reveal you. In this distracted, divided generation, learn the film's thunder. Say yes to the fight. Reject apathy. Build alliances. Miracles aren't distant. They're born when ordinary people decide to act with extraordinary heart. Your charge. Reclaim the fire. Become the legend. Ordinary Angels isn't a movie, it's a mirror. Men. Channel Ed's quiet steel. Provide fiercely. Protect relentlessly. Evolve humbly. Women. Unleash Sharon's compassionate thunder. Serve boldly. Heal deeply. Inspire without apology. Together, drown out the noise. Reject isolation. Embrace purpose bigger than self. This generation must rise. Find the need. Fill it. Feel the hurt. Heal it. One small act today, a hand extended, a burden shared, ripples into miracles tomorrow. You're not ordinary. You're built for extraordinary. If this lit a fire in your chest, smash that like button. Subscribe to Masculine Mastery and drop below. Who's your Ed? Your Sharon? What one act will you take today to become unbreakable? Comment, share, build the brotherhood. Until next time, rise higher, stay unbreakable. The world is waiting for you to step up.